Namaste. This video is for people who are facing problems with their homes. Some people, when I mean their home, I mean the physical home. Quite a few people have sent me messages complaining that they don't have money to pay back their bond. They might be evicted from their home. They've been blacklisted. They have no more means by which they can move forward in life and get what they want. As far as their home, they feel that they will either never own their own home, they will always rent, or even if they've now had children that have grown up and left home, and now I've had quite a few messages from parents who are about to be evicted from their homes because they can no longer pay back their bond. So this video is specifically for those people who are suffering from these problems. So I'm going to show you the puja, and I'll do it step by step with you. This is for people who either wish to own their own home, who are having problems with paying back the bond, or who might be evicted from their home, or people who are having problems with the physical land that they're living on, like legal issues and so forth. It's a very sattvic puja, so you need to make sure that vegetarianism is observed while doing the puja. If you have the means, you can use red kumkum and pure musk to make the ink. If not, you can use regular red ink. So I'm going to show you how to do the puja and how to make the yantra now. So to make the yantra, if you are using red ink, you can use your red ink. If you are using kumkum and pure musk, then you can use the twig of a pomegranate tree or a toothpick or any other pointed stick to write the yantra. So this is how you write the yantra. I'm going to use red ink just to show you. First, you draw your lines like this. 2 lines going this way, and then 2 lines going this way. Now, if you are using a pointed stick, do not do this and go again and again. If, let's say, you make the line from here to here and the line starts fading there, you can dip the stick into ink and then continue to make the line until it reaches fully to the end. So you can go twice in the same direction, but you can't go backwards and forwards. After you've made the grid like this, the next thing that you do to make the yantra is you copy exactly what I'm drawing. Notice how I'm doing it. None of the lines, none of the numbers that I'm drawing are touching any of the lines. While doing this, keep your mind clear, relax, breathe. Don't stress about whether you're doing it right or wrong. Just keep a relaxed frame of mind. Afterwards, you can make the box around it. If you feel that when you're going to draw the box, you think that the numbers are going to touch, you can make it longer and then draw the box. Let's say, for example, one line is slightly shorter, so it doesn't quite touch. Right here, there's some space there. You can just make it get longer like this, and then you can cut out this. So after you've drawn the yantra, the next thing that you need to do is you need to sit facing east. In front of you, you need to place a red cloth, and you need to make a downward pointing triangle with rice grains, right? So a downward pointing triangle like what you can see in front of you. Then a little bit of red kumkum needs to be in the center. Now you can't change this and say, in my culture or in my family we use purple or orange. Red is the color that is used. The same yantra that you made, respectfully place it on top of the red kumkum like this. You're going to worship Ganesha as well. Ganesha is going to be in the form of mud. So you can see that I've made like a mud or clay form in front of you like this. This is made out of mud. And you also need to light a lamp with ghee. I've used ghee here, and have some dhup or agarbatti burning nearby. Alright, you're going to offer this later. The time that this is meant to be done is also important. This can only be done on Mondays when the moon is increasing in size. So you can check a calendar basically any time after Amavas, after the dark moon. The dark moon appears as a black spot on a certain date. If you've got a calendar that shows the moon cycles, it shows a black spot at any time, any Monday after that black spot, all the way until it become the white spot appears, in other words, until it's full moon. On any of those Mondays, or on all of those Mondays until your wishes get fulfilled, you can do this puja again and again and again, right? On all of those Mondays. So the way that it's done, first you will worship, you will take some water in your hand and then state your intention that you are performing this puja to secure a home for yourself and to come across the means by which you will not be evicted from your property, or you will get your own home, or some other good intentions regarding land or earth or anything like this. Afterwards, drop the water on the ground in front of you. Then you can begin with the worship of Ganesh. Right? Ganesh is again in the form here. Now, I don't know what financial situation the people who are watching this is going to be. If you can do a massive puja and offer many different items, if you have knowledge of Sanskrit mantras, then you can recite the mantras, you can make various offerings. But I'm also aware that there are some people who are in abject poverty and who don't have access to this. So I'm keeping the puja as simple as possible for those people. Whatever you can do, if you can offer flowers, offer flowers. If you can only offer turf, that's fine. I will keep it simple. I will offer chandan. So if you know the mantras, you can recite it, or you can just say Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. That's chandan. This is haldi, and I'm going to offer red kumkum as well. Turf, I think everybody can get. This is turf, I'm offering that, and I'll offer agarbati or doop. Okay, so this is how I'm offering it. And while doing this, you can recite Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Next, you can worship the 9 planets in the form of the lamp. Again, you're going to make the same offerings. If you know the stotra, the Navgraha stotra, you can recite that. If you don't know it, you can just mentally recite Om Suryadi Navgraha Devataya Namaha, or you can recite Om Navgraha Devataya Namaha, or you can just mentally worship the 9 planets like this. You can offer it onto the lamp itself. So this is chandan that I offered. You can offer some haldi like this, and also kumkum, the red powder. Okay, so there's the red powder. And then the lamp. Afterwards, you pray to both of these deities. Then you ask the form of Lakshmi that we are worshipping today. In other words, Vasudhara Lakshmi, or Bhu Devi, Dharti Devi, whatever name you call the mother, Bhuma Devi, Bhu Devi. There's so many names. You ask her to please come and remain seated in this yantra. Again, you make offerings like the chandan, haldi, and kumkum. This time sprinkle a few rice grains on the yantra itself, and you can offer the doop as well. If you have flowers, if you have many offerings, you can offer that. If you wish, you can offer fruits, sweetmeats, and so on. After that, you need to focus and just relax yourself and recite the mantra for at least 1 hour. The mantra is Om Glom Shrim Vasudha Dapaya Shrim Glom Om Namaha. The mantra again, Om Glom Shrim Vasudha Dapaya Shrim Glom Om Namaha. I will post the mantra as a comment below the video. After that has done, you can pick up the yantra, and whatever kumkum is here, you can take it, and here I have some wet mud. Right, I have some wet mud. I've used the soft kind of clay that I collected. You can take the kumkum from here and carefully place it inside the wet mud. As much of the kumkum that you can, pick it up and put it inside without breaking the triangle that you've made. Afterwards, carefully fold the mud and make a ball out of it. If you want, you can wet your hands with water to form the ball if the mud has become dry in the hour that you have been chanting. Once the ball has been formed like this and it's a smooth or relatively smooth ball, you can place it back inside. You can take the yantra and you can place it next to there, like this. Leave it to dry until the next morning. The next morning, you can take the Ganesh like this with the turf. If you used a metal lamp, you can remove the metal lamp, or if you've used a clay lamp, you can leave the clay lamp there, and then you fold the four corners of this together to make a bundle, right? And then you tie up the bundle, and then you can dispose of it in any stream or running water. If you don't have access to a stream, please do not do this. It can't be disposed of in fire. It can't be buried. If you don't have access to running water or the sea, please do not perform this or make the effort to drive to such a place. If you are in a desperate situation and you don't have time to wait until Monday of the rising moon period or the Shukla Paksh, or when the moon is going away from the Amavas into the Purnima, or away from the dark moon into the full moon, then you can recite the mantra that I'm giving you, Om Vasudhare Swaha. Right? This is another mantra. It's unrelated to the ritual that you can see in front of you. So it's not related to this ritual. There is another mantra that I'm telling you that you can recite for the same purpose. It's Om Vasudhare Swaha. If you wish to make your mantra chanting even more powerful, there is a longer mantra that you need to chant. The longer, more powerful mantra is Om Shri Vasudhare Ratna Nidana Shetri Swaha. The way that you recite this mantra, this is the third mantra I'm giving you. You first recite 800 times in order to get the power of the mantra activated. Afterwards, you can recite the mantra 300 times a day. In other words, 3 malas a day. The best time to recite this mantra is before sunrise or after sunset. It's not done during the daytime. I hope that this video finds you well and it's an answer to your prayers. If you know somebody that can benefit from this, send this privately as a message to them. Send the link to them and let them join the group. If there's anything else that you need help with, like any questions answered, you can write it as a comment below. Until we meet again next time, namaste and bye-bye.